This is the 2016 Porsche Macan that is soon going to be turned into an Overlander. That's right. We're going to be putting on new wheels, new tires, basket, headrest. I want to do some lights on the front, some sort of rally lights, safari light type setup possibly. Who knows, maybe even some skid plates or even possibly some rock sliders, something like that. Probably tow hitch, all of the necessities to kind of get this thing decked out. Believe it or not, we take this thing off-road quite a bit. Like I would say probably twice a week, honestly. That's why it's pretty dirty right now for Porsche. You know, most of these don't really see dirt or see anything like that, but ours sees quite a bit for like hunting adventures, camping adventures, all of that stuff. Right now, we're out camping. Got the little setup. I really haven't seen too many people do this, and we're gonna be doing some stuff on the Porsche Macan. So let me show you right now what we got. I got a bunch of boxes. I got a bunch of stuff, oh my goodness, in the works. Hypergrams for the Macan, and even better than that, something else which I think is going to be absolutely sick. So these are flow formed. These are from Konig. Very nice wheels. This is an 18 by 9.5 by 120, and then what is the offset on these actually? I don't even remember. Plus 30 with a bore axis of 56.56. Konig Hypergrams, super cool. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these in the back of Macan, take them over to America's Tire. We're gonna get these mounted up, trying to get that warranty, and some pretty sweet tires we got going on there as well. All packed up, ready to go. So these stock wheels on the Macan are the 21-inch turbo wheels, because this is a Macan turbo, and I really wasn't sure about fitment out there, guys. So these wheels, they fit over these massive 6-piston calipers on here. I already test fitted them, everything. It's gonna be awesome. You can see right here, wheel clearance. Boom, we got a little bit of a situation here with the knuckle. So yeah, overall, stuff's gonna change. Hang on, let's get over there.
Abnormal events are detected during parking.
Reason that I went with America's Tire Company is they do warranty on the tires, and they could get them. I tried on Tire Rack, and they didn't have the tires available till actually December, which is pretty insane because it is the end. It's like September 20th, 21st today. So yeah, that was kind of nuts. So drop off the wheels today. They're gonna mount up the tires during the day when they have time tomorrow. We'll throw them on after work when I get off. So I'll come back to you then. All right guys, so time to unload the tires. I think these look absolutely sick. I gotta clean up the car a little bit because it is very dirty from the rain that happened recently, just so I can get a nice glam shot. Obviously, these are made for a dirty car, you know what I mean? I'm thinking maybe though, I might put a spacer on the rear here because it is sunk just a little bit. Let's look at the back as well. It looks pretty rad actually. It looks pretty good, but a little bit more poke in the rear would probably be all right. You can see it's just slightly sunken, especially considering it's a turbo, and you know, it usually runs a pretty wide staggered setup. The front I think looks good. It has perfect clearance all the way around, and oh my god, dude, those freaking brakes look beef. Yes. here, these are BFG all-terrain TA KO2s. Pretty sweet little setup. These are Konig Hypergrams in 18 by a 9.5. You can see the brake clearance here is very, very tight. That was like honestly what I was worried about the most are these front brake calipers, and they do clear. I can still kind of get my hand in there. They look absolutely awesome. I've always loved the way Hypergrams look. I think they look really cool. The tire size is a 265/60 R18. And if you're wondering, can you run a larger tire? The answer to that is right there. And I would say no. So you can see this is the knuckle. This part of the knuckle on the suspension is connected to the hub. So this moves with the coil springs and with the suspension, the control arms and all that stuff. As you can see right here, there is a very minimal amount of clearance there. So with that, you can just see it slightly has rubbed a couple times. I have never heard it or felt it, but I do see a slight little bit of like rubber on there, probably under like heavy cornering, because I have taken the car through its paces with these tires, and honestly, yes, I would say the car is a bit more numb in the steering feel, right? It just takes, it has a little delay on its initial turn in, which it didn't have before. A little bit more sway as well. You get a little bit more roll, but that's with that tire roll. It's all on the tires. It's not really the suspension or the body itself. It's more so the tires just keeping up. As far as the noise goes in the cabin, you know, these Porsche interiors are pretty dang insulated and whatnot, so you know, it does a pretty good job. The first day it seemed a lot louder, especially around 80 to 85 miles an hour. After the first week, I think we've had these on the car for like 2 weeks now, so I can give you a good review. They quieted down from what I can tell. I think they broke in on the tread blocks, and I think they actually got quieter. I don't think it's me getting used to it. I really think it got quieter because it did have quite a hum and a resonance at certain RPMs, or you know, at certain driving speeds. But like I was mentioning before, I absolutely love the look of this. It looks so sick. I absolutely love it. I think it looks badass. Something you really don't see. You do see this on Cayennes, but honestly, not a lot of Macans. I've only seen this on one other Macan, which is a guy that I was talking to on Instagram. And yeah, so all the parts will be down in the description for all the tire sizes, what I used here and all of that. I am going to be using a spacer. I was hoping it was gonna come in a little bit earlier, but I am gonna throw a spacer on the rear here just to get this offset kind of poked out a little bit more. I think I went with a 30mm spacer, and that is gonna be a hub-centric spacer, and it will actually like redo the threads and all that sort of stuff. So it's a quality H&R spacer, not junk, not dangerous, or any of that stuff. So that'll just get a little bit more poke here, which I think will look good, just poking a little bit more out. I'll probably do a follow-up video on that, possibly. I may just do it on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me at Blake's Garage. I'll probably just do it on Instagram, honestly, to show you guys there. But I may try it on the front because the clearance with the fender liner is basically perfect right now. If you look in here, you don't really see any rubbing at all. And not that I'm really opposed to rubbing or anything, but you don't see any rubbing there either. So yeah, this fitment is basically the meatiest that you're gonna get with an off-road tire, and the smallest wheel to get the most sidewall. So yeah, it's really nice. Overall, I like it. Thanks for watching, guys. There will be more on this. I was kind of trying to delay this video a little bit and kind of, you know, not put it out right away, just because I have a bunch more stuff and I wanted to pump it all out, but a couple of those packages have been delayed, so I'm just waiting on stuff. But there is gonna be a lot more stuff for the Macan, guys, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe later, and wrench on.